going on you now.
Ah, dogs are starting as usual. Welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank those who have sent me healing over a particular nasty pathogen that I caught. A cold, for the uninitiated. Also, I'd like to do an appeal for Carol, Cherish Moondancer. She had to go to hospital, and she was in hospital, and she needs our help. So all those that are watching this video, I ask that you send healing to this lovely lady who unselfishly has given so much to this site. So I ask that just spend a few minutes of thought and help this lady. Right. A lot of things have been happening. Well, we're getting ready for the great day when our sister over there comes and pays us a visit in our pig pen. Sorry, our home. And on top of that, the dragon's awake and she's listening to every drunken word we say. So if my voice seems a bit funny, don't worry about it.
I ain't no dragons, just sure.
See? See, I told you.
But you are, Mum.
In denial again.
Yeah, in denial.
Our star of the show is here. She's paid a little visit to say hello to everyone. So we have to encourage her a little bit, don't we? Look, she's at me again. You're coming up here. Come on. No. There she comes. Let's kiss. Kiss. Ah, she's out with me. She couldn't get a kiss. Anyway, let's get back to some serious stuff. Go away, dog. We've dealt with quite a lot. But there's a lot of things that I haven't, you don't seem to have grasped. First of all, what is this strange body you're inhabiting? Well, thanks to Dark Raven One, she's put in a lot of stuff on Soul and covering the essence of this human body. We call it a human body, but really it's just a vehicle, that's all. And the things we have that we hold and use, I mean, I've got a lot of high-tech equipment here, but it's used mainly for the site. And it is to reach out to others, which I find is important. There has been amazing things happening on the news, plus a lot of fear-mongering, which is sad. And it's time people, I see all this violence everywhere. Now, don't get me wrong, there's been violence for that all through my life on the earth, one way or another. A lot of prejudices, which is really unnecessary. Why don't people just stop and think? Why do they have to kill and destroy? The longer you do that, Adrian, she's going to have everything over. The camera's wobbling. That means the viewers are wobbling.
Okay, the thing isn't wobbling actually.
It was wobbling.
I'm only stroking her so she'll keep
I will
quiet.
show you when it comes out one side. It's all right. The young fella's being bold again.
I'm not being bold.
I will have to do something about this.
You can't do anything about it. You'll be lucky if I don't send you to your room.
You're not big enough yet.
Actually, I am.
No, you're not. You think you are.
I know
That's
I have a big difference.
All that it amounts to, thinking. I just see there's been a lot of hassle with the corporations like Apple, Samsung. Oh, there's loads of them. And they're all fighting each other. Why the hell they don't just use their resources instead of going to courts to expand their equipment? So I appeal to Apple, Samsung, and all the rest of you out there that insist on taking the other to court. Why the hell don't you use that resources and expand your products to make them more interesting for us lesser mortals? There is Katrina. You have done exceedingly well. We haven't heard from you for a little while, and I was wondering if you're okay. Also, Shadow Dancer. I've been working, she's got a very bad shoulder and she needs a lot of help as well. Well, that's all the appeals that I'm putting out. I tell you. Get used to using this strange energy, this biophotons, or biophotons. This is pure energy. And it can be directed by the mind, as you know, better known as chi, prana, life force, bunch of cabbages, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But it's the same energy. Now, there's been a lot of controversy with these organized religions. I'll mention no names, I'll leave it to you. Good God, we even got them calling at our door. You know, if they ask you whether you have found Jesus, ask them whether they lost him again, because I'm getting very concerned about it, that they might have lost Jesus. They should put an advert in the paper or
something like that, yeah.
Put posters out.
Have you seen Jesus?
I mean, notify your local police station, because I'm getting quite concerned about this, that they keep losing their deity. Strange. Now, a lot of questions have come up. One is that I want to deal with from Crystal Spirit Woman. The beings that you have made contact with are what we call the immortals. They are, well, we're all immortal, but these are a higher echium. They come from a higher dimension. One that I've attempted to cross many times and I can't. I'm forbidden, because it is very high indeed. The Aborigines call them the creators. Now, while we're on about the Aborigines, they talk of the song. Everyone has a song. The worlds came into existence through sound, vibration. The song. Each person has their own song. And when that person crosses over, that song must never be sung. For that is a new stage of their existence or life. Life is the continuation of consciousness. Now, there's been a lot of scientific development and experiments where they have proved categorically the biophotons or the plasma photons, and they prove they can be directed mentally. That means you can heal the essence of everything. I don't just mean healing human beings. There are a lot of forelegs out there. There are trees. There are plants. There's the very earth. It needs healing. You have the ability to do this of one form and another. And the earth, plants, the animals, it's a full-time job. Take it from me. I've had to have a couple of days off because I was getting run down and I got this cold, which didn't help matters. Excuse me. So, use your skills. There's also another point I'd like to point out. The Australian Aborigine, he lives so close to nature. Like, he used to burn trees, and everyone, there's a certain tree that is burnt in Australia, and everyone, white man was criticizing the Aborigine. They're trying to set fire and cause forest fires and all the rest of it. But the Aborigines knew that the seeds from this tree, if they're not subject to fire, they will not germinate. Interesting point. Their knowledge of nature is beyond anything we can grasp. And don't think they just were in Australia. The Aborigines, they found evidence that they had high-prowed boats. And there's evidence that they could travel across the oceans in these boats. There were men that were extraordinary in every aspect. They knew how to work with the earth and how to survive. Then along comes European and says, oh, they're doing it all wrong. No, we're the ones that were doing it wrong. Like our doctors. Our doctors only concentrate on two things. Hormone treatment and enzymes, drugs. They treat the symptom, but do they really treat the cause?
14 minutes have passed.
I got 14 minutes and it looks like I'm off again.
Yeah, finished for this one yet. Sorry about that.
See? Abuse from all directions. I get it from in there and I get it from out here and I get it from the white thing. It keeps coming in here. So, okay, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this brief video. And thank you for letting me in your home. Namaste. Om Shanti.